Hey there flippers, and welcome back to Second Life Treasures. So in today's video we are going to be doing the September sales review where we look back at the top 10 sales for last month. But before we get into the sales, just wanted to do a quick little update. For those of you that haven't seen my community post that I put out, I think it was last week, I'm going to be cutting back the videos for just a little while. Not going to be a permanent thing. So we're going to be putting out one video a week, and that will be the Saturday video. Reason for that is I am just so busy with everything at the moment. My day job, I've got some massive projects going on, and it's just meant that I just haven't had time to get the filming done. You'll actually see from the sales review, the sales review part of the video today. Yeah, it's starting to affect things sort of here. So I wanted to cut down the video, give myself a bit more time to deal with the eBay side of things. So yeah, there's that. Obviously, I'm hoping that this video goes out when it should be. I'm actually filming it a couple of hours before it goes up. So fingers crossed I can get it edited and uploaded in time for 6 o'clock. But this weekend is actually going to be the last boot fair of the season. So yeah, I'm going to be out early tomorrow. And then, yeah, we will be switching over to some charity shops, Facebook, and all of the other stuff that we did last year. So since the boot fairs have started this year, I haven't actually been out to the charity shops. I've been to the local one that I go to that I can't film at a couple of times, but I'd say that's a handful of times, not really a massive amount. But yeah, so we will be switching back to the charity shops, but I have actually got quite a backlog of boot fair videos at the moment, because we added a couple of extra boot fairs in, because we started going to Lazy Bones for the last 2 weeks. We've got those, and then I've got, I want to say 4 or 5 more videos. Might be 5 after tomorrow, or it might be 6 after tomorrow, but yeah, so I've got at least another 5 to 6 weeks worth of boot fair videos, so they will be the next load of videos that are going out. And yeah, so as I say, I am just going to be cutting it down to one video a week for a little while. I'm not going to put a firm date on it, but yeah, just wanted to just free myself up just so that I can get back on top of everything. But with that, let's switch over. Let me grab my tablet, and then we will have a look at what the sales were for last month. Okay, so diving straight into the sales for last month. Our number 10 best sale was the 1967 Beatles Magical Mystery Tour vinyl. I think it was like a vinyl and a book sort of set, really. We picked that up for £2. That come from the charity shop that I go to. Sold it for $24.99, which was really good. And no, don't want that. Go away. So that made us £15 and 35p profit, which worked out to be a 61% profit margin, which was really good. Then our number 9 bestseller for last month was a pair of Active Abec number 1 rollerblades in a size 8. If I remember rightly, these come from a boot fair. Pretty sure these come from a boot fair. We paid £2 for them. They sold for $34.99, and that landed us a £19 and 31p profit, which worked out to be a 55% profit margin. Reason that the profit margin was different on them was because the rollerblades cost a lot more to send. They ended up going as a medium parcel, so that worked out at £7 and 8p shipping. Then next up, we've got a typewriter. So it is the Traveller Deluxe S typewriter. There we go, we'll get there eventually. Picked that up for £2 from a boot fair. I didn't realise, but I actually had another one of these listed as well. So I've got 2. The one that sold was wasn't in as good condition as the other one. So this one sold for £34.74p. That was sold under offer, so I sent out the offer. What I do, I don't know if I've actually said, but what I do with the offers is normally once a day I'll log on. If any of the items that are eligible for offers, I'll jump on and I normally send out 15%, and then yeah, see how they go. So that sold for £34.74. We made £19.51p off that, which was a 56% profit margin. In our number 7 spot, we've got a 3D puzzle. So this was the Puzz 3D. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. It's that one. It's a 806 piece puzzle. It was actually brand new, and we picked this one up from Facebook. And surprisingly enough, I actually got it as a free pickup. I was absolutely amazed. Looked it up before I headed out to get it, or before I even messaged the seller, and saw that it was going for about £30. So I thought, for that price, I'll pick it up, and then even if it sits for a little while. I think I picked it up towards the beginning of the boot fair season, so it has been there for a couple of months, but knew that it would sell eventually. So we sold it for £29.99, and that landed us a £19.58p profit, which was a 65% profit margin. Then next up, we've got a LG Blu-ray player. So this was another free pickup. I can't actually remember where I picked this up from. It may have even been something I was given. Sold this one on offer for £30.49p. That worked out to be a £22.91p profit, which was a 75% profit margin on that. And then in our number 5 slot, we've got the Sony D33 Discman. So we picked this one up. This was one of the pickups that we made in the Isle of Wight. We paid £5 for it. It sold for £39.99. And that made us a £25.18p profit, which was really, really good. Which worked out to be a 63% profit margin. So yeah, not too bad there at all. Then in the number 4 spot, we've got the Garmin Vizio Smart 4 activity tracker. So we picked this up from the Sunday boot fair. We paid £2 for it, but it didn't have the charging cable. So before I was able to list it, test it, and all of the above, I had to pick up a charging cable. So it worked out that we were into it for £8.42p. We managed to sell it for £44.99p, which was really, really good. And that landed us a £25.63p profit, which was a 56% profit margin. Then we've got the Fuji DL1000 zoom camera. This was a 35mm film camera. We picked it up for £1. It's sold under a cent offer for £36.74p. That worked out to be a £27.64p profit margin. Profit, and then it was a 75% profit margin. Number 2, we've got the Panasonic camcorder with bag and charger. This was the one that I picked up in the Isle of Wight. I picked this one up at the Sunday boot fair, and there was a bit of confusion with it actually, because both me and the seller were looking through the bag while we were at the boot fair, looking for the battery. Couldn't see it, so they sold it to me for £3, and it was only once I got back home that I actually found the battery in the bag. I can't remember if I found it when I was there, like when I was doing the pickups part of the video, or when I got home. But yeah, managed to find the battery, put it all in, tested it all worked perfectly. So listed it, it sold for £38.99p, which was absolutely amazing. That worked out to be a £28.45p profit, which was a 73% profit margin. So yeah, not too bad at all. So it's quite good actually. If you look, so last month we had 2 sales, both coming from the Isle of Whitehall's, and yeah, both actually in the top 10, which was really good. And then the #1 pickup was the Olympus DS2400 digital voice recorder. This one, yes, so I actually got hold of a whole load of these. Didn't pay anything for them, was given them, and yeah, they sell quite regularly. I tend to have them sort of up all the time. I've normally got at least one on listing at any time, and yeah, they sell quite regularly, surprisingly enough. So if you ever do see them, they're always worth a pick up. The ones that I've got are the ones that take the standard SD card. There are a couple of others that you can get which have got the, I can never remember what they're called, but they're the really thin sort of SD cards. Well, not SD cards, but you know what I mean, the memory cards. But yeah, there's sort of loads of different ones, but I do find that any of the ones that take the standard SD cards, so this sort of size one, they always sell really well. And as I say, they sell really frequently. I think for the last 5-6 months, I have one going out the door pretty much every month. And yeah, so I always like to get them. So I didn't actually pay anything for this one. Sold it for £49.99. That worked out to be a £37.16 profit, which was a 74% profit margin, which is absolutely brilliant. As I say, they sell all day long, and they're really good pickups. So if you do ever see them, always make sure you grab them. So that was the top 10 sales for last month, and I have to admit, some really good sales. But before we wrap the video up, let's quickly run through the totals for the month. So total sales for last month were down a bit. We have 57 sales. Total sale price was £937.96. Yeah, not too great on that one. We were £462.04 short of our £1,400 profit. £1,400 target. Which then had a knock on and meant our profit was down by quite a bit. Our total profit for last month was £521.42. That worked out to be £378.58 short of our £900 target. And I have to admit, that is squarely on me, because we had a listing target of 360 and I managed 67. And of that 67, 60 of those were ended and sold similar. So yeah, I actually done no listing last month, for a variety of reasons that I'm not going to go in, but yeah, just squarely on my head. So yeah, next month obviously I am, or this month should we say, I am going to really start getting things back together, getting on top of the listings. I've got a massive backlog of everything that I've picked up recently that's got to be listed, and I will say in some of the boot fair videos coming up, we've got some absolutely outstanding pickups that I just need to get listed now. So with that, I am going to wrap the video up there, but before I head off actually, just wanted to let you know the targets for next month are going to stay the same. So it'll be £1,400 in sales and £900 in profit. I am hoping that once we get into November, I can start pulling the targets back up in preparation for the Christmas period. But yeah, obviously we've got there are a lot of postal strikes lined up, and I know that they're also threatening to do heavy strike action during the Christmas period, which will not be good at all. But with that said, I am going to wrap the video up there. But before you head off, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're not already, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching today. Really hope you enjoyed the video. and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, bye!